Hey, Ghoul Gang, welcome to the Hot Ghouls Club.
And if you love true crime and all the creepy things that lurk in the shadows,
Then make sure you're following Hot Ghouls Club wherever you listen.
and don't forget to rate and review so more ghouls can too. As always, this is the Hot Ghouls Club. Enjoy the show.
That our flag was still... I'm an alto, obviously.
Me too.
Is that what it's called?
said does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Thank you.
You're welcome. We can perform at your local sporting goods scheme.
Okay, so... Remember when we were growing up, there was Dairy Barnes? The red
Yes.
house? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pissed about it because there was one in Santa Mariches that closed down and now it's just a shell. It's a carcass of a fucking barn. And now they opened up one in Patchogue, I saw.
That's what I was gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I literally saw it yesterday, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Well, I saw it on Instagram. No, I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" And I was like, "We need to go. We need to go.
I want to go.
like get a hot chocolate or something." But it was so late. It was already 7:30, and I'm like, "Is it open? Like, is it a coffee place? Like, I have no idea."
Yeah.
It took me forever to find the hours. Eventually, I found them on Facebook because nothing like if you go on like Yelp or Google, like
Oh,
it
it's
doesn't even
too
show
new?
up on Google. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says that it's like permanently closed, like all that bullshit. But they have these like buckets of lattes. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking insane.
I want to book it.
I want a bucket. I want a bucket.
Because
Because
then
crazy.
you can reuse the bucket.
No, I'll just throw mine out. No, I'm just kidding.
Give me
You
yours.
can.
Yeah.
I'll give you mine. No, you can. I want it, and I want the donut sitting on top of my drink.
And the bucket has like the cute little fairy lights on like around it.
Yes.
And then the one that I saw the video saw the girl had like a peppermint mocha in the bucket.
Honestly, a peppermint mocha slaps. I don't
Yeah.
normally drink it, but the concept of it is really good, and it is good.
It is.
I will
love it.
say my test for like a coffee shop if they're good
Mm-hmm.
is if they have a good mocha.
Yeah. It's like if you
Because-
fuck up a mocha,
Well, Starbucks fucks up mocha. I hate Starbucks mocha.
you know what?
It's way too much.
Actually agree. I actually
It's
do
way
agree.
too much.
But I think Starbucks is like a little bit of a
Like fast food.
yeah, it's like not great.
It's not great. It's not great. You know who has really good mocha?
Hampton's Coffee.
Yes. You got me. I was like, oh, she's drinking a mocha, and I'm like, I should try. I was like, maybe I'll get a mocha here, and I got one. I'm like, it's so good. There's also a really good one by me. There's a coffee shop named not by me. It's by my job. It's Giorgio's. Their mocha.
I feel like I heard you talk about Giorgio's before.
It's so good. I
gotta try
love
them.
them. And then I just got another one from. Oh, I can't remember it, but it's another coffee place by my job, and somebody ordered it, so I got it. It's fucking like $8 though. It's like absurd.
That's what I fucking can't stand because it's the same thing at Hampton's Coffee. It's good.
It's good, but
every
like
single time I
it's
love
not
it. It's made
$8.
well every single time.
no, every single time they do a great job.
$8 though. In this economy, can we do a little bit better?
It's crazy.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy. Like year round, your core customers are poor.
Yes.
Not summer, you can raise the
No,
prices.
This is Long
Fine,
Island.
raise the
Do you think we
prices.
can afford to be here? No. The people that come out here during the
We're
summer can afford to
only
be
here
here.
because we grew up here.
We're forced to stay here.
Like we would. There's no way. Like it's just like I think about that because like if I didn't grow up here,
Yes.
in what world would I be able or even think about moving here?
Yes. No, because you couldn't afford
Anything.
all the houses that are up for sale that are in this town and or around it. 1 mil. 1 mil off the rip.
Too bad.
There's you want too bad. You want to do a little bit of fun thing? Okay, at best I saw some for 800,000. Yeah. So if that's like, I mean that's honestly
And you know what's the best part?
Americans just don't want to work.
When you just get off your ass and work.
Yeah.
If you scroll down on the Zillow page, it shows you what it sold for in like 2018. and
Like
it's
100, 200,000.
It's like 400,000. It's like what
Literally
the fuck?
such
Like
fucking bullshit.
it's so crazy.
Yeah. I get angry about that so much, especially because like as I love the house I'm in. First of all, I had somebody come to my home one time. They said, "Oh, I love your apartment." That's enough said. Enough said that somebody clearly just called my house an apartment to let you know the size of which the area of the house that I live. Okay.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is like a freestanding house. Who would say this is an apartment?
It was crazy.
No,
I
that's
was like,
I would
I
be
didn't
like,
know how to respond. I was like, yeah. but
like,
you know
when
what tea?
people say like, how's your little business?
Yeah.
It's like, that was
yes.
Like,
okay,
excuse me?
it's good. It's good. Thank you.
It's good. There's
My
stairs.
tiny little, yeah.
You can go.
Did you see
up
back
the
there?
Stairs. It's actually a townhouse.
I don't know if you noticed when you first came in here, but there's a second story.
No,
it's not big, and I don't have any fucking closets, and I'll complain about that to the day I fucking die.
What is that?
It's a singular under the stairway Harry Potter closet.
I was like, I see a closet every single time I'm here. Every single time I'm here.
You want to know what's in there? My Christmas stuff. That's it. Christmas stuff. Some blankets that I rotate throughout from the living room to in there, depending on the season.
Mm-hmm.
And some old baby shit. Oh, a TV with a VCR and VCRs.
That's taking up a lot of space.
The whole back of it.
Yeah. So maybe get rid of that.
I should. I really should.
It's like the big but one with the VCR at the bottom?
No, it's like the size of like a regular like computer monitor, but it's just like, well, it's not huge.
Oh.
But it is, I don't even know.
And then you have a VCR
quality.
separately?
It's a attached VCR, actually. It's pretty advanced for its age. Okay.
Yeah. It was like right before DVDs.
Literally. I was thinking, because we had this like dream of like having that for Archer, and then like all the VCRs. Yes. Well, there's a billion of them in there. We were gifted this. Okay, maybe not a billion, but at least like 50.
We should watch them.
That would be actually really cute.
One. That's so cute. You have like Cinderella.
We would have to probably. I have to go through it. It's like it's an actual like bin of VCRs.
Are you gonna show Archer Bambi? Because I heard a rumor that the kids don't know who Bambi are anymore.
I don't know who Bambi is. I've never seen the movie.
You've never seen Bambi?
No.
Oh, you should watch it. It's really like uplifting and nice.
To be fair, I had two older brothers and another brother, and Brett would have been okay with watching Bambi, and because he's like happy to be around. My other brothers, animals, absolute feral animals,
like in the yard you were inside. You know what I mean?
No, they were everywhere. They were in the yard. They were in the house. They were in and out, in and out, in and out.
Feral.
They were feral. And then my mom was like she's very her TV time. It's her TV time.
I get that.
And I said, Mom, you literally have a TV in your room. Can you please have your TV time in your fucking room?
Sleep in her room.
She's like, you're not paying to live here.
Facts. You're like, I'm 6.
All right. Yeah. I was like, if you put a TV in my room, I will watch the TV in my room.
She's
Problem
like, but
solved.
then you would never leave your room.
I'm fine with her.
Oh, okay.
She was like,
yeah.
Are you alive? Good.
Throw some crackers.
And just sprinkle them on my rug.
Yeah.
Time she walks by.
I'll get them, Mom. Thank you, Mommy.
That's so funny.
Oh my God. All right, guys.
Welcome back to the Hot Ghouls Club, babes.
Oh my God, it's good to be back.
It is really good to be back. And this is our first regular full-length episode. I've actually missed doing these.
In forever.
And
Forever.
I dug deep for this one. I had a lot of fun for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the one that we kind of like talked about on the last podcast, which is the Lynbrook Triangle.
Yes, the Long Island Lynbrook Triangle.
Yes. Which I was like really excited to find out there was anything like that. Excited is not a great word, but I'm going to keep that because I don't feel like
it can be,
it's
in
exciting.
a sense.
Yeah.
I'm Tara.
And I'm Jamie.
And this is the Hot Ghouls Club.
Welcome back. So leave a comment because we have new audio and the little new intro.
Oh, well, a little new intro. Let us know if you like it.
We're not going to change it, but just say you'd like it.
Yeah, we're we're not taking criticism. Just tell us it was like great.
Exactly.
We love that.
Exactly.
We love. I'm really excited to be here as a member of the audience. I have literally no idea what Jamie is going to be talking. I mean, not literally because she literally talked about it on Creepy Road Gossip.
But this isn't like a known thing. Like
no,
it's
and
it's
I didn't
weird.
do any research for some reason.
Ooh, so this is coming at you fresh.
Yeah, but I have been like bombarded with a lot of cases lately, and it's great. Not great.
It's overwhelming.
Obviously, I was like saving so many, but there was one. Oh, there was like 5 or 6 that I was like, oh my God. And I started looking at one yesterday, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to do this one. It's a little toughie. A little toughie.
That's crazy. You did the Girl Scout murders.
And this is a little tough.
And that one's tough?
Yeah. This one is like my worst, not my worst nightmare, but definitely up there.
Really?
I mean, it's probably every woman's worst nightmare.
Oh my God. I'm curious.
Yeah, it's getting a baby carved out of you.
That's horrific. Is it that woman that had the other woman and they met up at the for Facebook Market Exchange.
What the fuck? How did you know that?
I've heard this case before.
Right. Well, then maybe I won't do it because it's a little much.
No, it is a lot. It is actually really terrible. But I mean, it's interesting though. It's because it has a lot to it. There's a lot of layers of like fuck-uppery to it.
There's definitely a lot of layers, and I do feel like, I don't know, I was only really started. I don't know how much is like, I would really want to know more about the girl who did it, obviously.
Yeah,
and
that's
like,
what, yeah.
Yeah, to like, why did you fucking do this?
Yeah.
Like, what was the reason?
Like, what super compels you to do what you did? Because that's fucking crazy on another level.
On another fucking level.
All right.
Let's
So, as you guys heard in the last Hot Ghouls Club episode, so to get right into this, in our Graveyard Gossip segment, I was going to be digging further into the Lynbrook Triangle, which is a phenomenon that Theresa Fuscos, the one I was talking about, I was covering her case. She was a missing 16-year-old girl who was raped and murdered in 1948, whose cold case had only recently been cracked back open with genealogy that was able to connect Richard Bilodeau to the crime. So, as I was combing through that recent breakthrough, I stumbled across the Lynbrook Triangle. And this actually piqued my curiosity for a couple of reasons. The main being that, like we've said so many times before, is that we are Long Island based. And that Lynbrook is actually about an hour from our location on Long Island. So it's not that, I mean, it's far, but it's like not that far. You know what I mean? And just another reason being that also apparently missing teens in a small town had happened so many times in a given year that it was like an epidemic that was like given its own name, which was obviously the Lynbrook Triangle.
That's so weird.
I know, it's fucking
like,
crazy.
And it's teeny. I mean, I know. I guess it would be weird if it was any single group of people, like teenagers. But I'm like, if it was kids, it'd also be weird. If it was like moms, it'd be weird.
Yeah, and it's like all a theme. Like it's not like.
I mean, it's giving serial killer.
It is.
It's giving pattern.
It's giving pattern. It's giving MO.
It's giving. Truly. Okay.
So, for the sake of not repeating the same story on another episode, like I mentioned before, Theresa Fusco was one of these missing teens, and I did already cover her story in the previous episode. So if you haven't listened already, give it a listen. It's the Graveyard Gossip Cataclysmic Cupcake episode.
If you like crumb cakes, you'll really enjoy it.
You really enjoy it. All right. So for this episode, I'm going to be diving deeper into Kelly Morrissey and Jacqueline Martorella. These were the other two girls that had gone missing in Lynbrook, making it the Lynbrook Triangle, along with Theresa, obviously. And I'm also going to be touching on Laura Ann Parker.
Okay.
She did not get lumped in with the Lynbrook Triangle, but her murder was something that I just couldn't overlook, especially since it happened within the same short time frame of the other three, which was just in 1 year.
Yeah, but I guess Lynbrook Square doesn't have it's good of a ring to it.
Yeah.
Lynbrook Cube.
The Nassau Cube.
The Nassau Cube. The Nassau Square. What about the Lynbrook Circle?
Yeah. Everything's like a little circle.
Any number of dots or dead bodies can make a circle, probably.
Absolutely.
Who am I to say? Who am I to say?
So I'm going to dig into the crimes that shocked the small town of Lynbrook and the surrounding area from 1984 to 1985.
Oh, we weren't even alive.
No, we weren't even alive.
Oh my God, my parents didn't even live out here yet.
Really?
Yeah, I was like the only person born on Long Island.
Really? Where'd they come from?
Upstate New York.
My dad did too.
Oh, really?
Syracuse.
Oh, no. Not that far. Like 2 hours upstate. Like Mayapack. They lived some town I don't know about. I don't know.
Were they together up there? And they moved down
Yes, they had my brother up there.
Fun.
But then my mom's family owned that house that we live in, or at least that property.
Oh, okay.
And so they bought it from my mom's aunt and uncle.
Nice. That's really good.
Just a little history.
I love a good history moment. And you guys should too.
And that house burnt down.
What the fuck?
Moving on.
Okay. So Kelly Morrissey, she was a 15-year-old girl who had just recently moved to the town of Lynbrook. Speaking of recent moves, well, I guess your guys' this was a little while ago.
Just 33 years ago. Probably like
Hop, skip, and a jump from
2025 where I am now. It was like 15 years ago.
Okay. So Kelly Morrissey, she was a 15-year-old girl who had just recently moved to the town of Lynbrook 2 years prior after her parents had gone on divorce. So she moved here when she was 13 years old. This was a topic that actually brought together Kelly and Theresa Fuscos. It turns out they became friends when they first both moved to the area. They were able to connect on the fact that they were new, as well as both families having just gone through a divorce.
Do you know where they were from? Were they from Long Island?
No, I actually didn't find it where they're from or look that up.
Curious.
But as we know, Theresa Fusco's disappearance had happened on November 10th of 1984, where Kelly Morris had actually disappeared 5 months prior.
Oh,
Before her, on June 12th, 1984.
Wait, but Teresa's was solved, right? Recently?
Well, somebody is in jail for her murder. Oh. But, I mean, DNA evidence connected him, so.
We'll find. We'll see.
We'll see. The day before Kelly disappeared, she had picked out her outfit for the next day. So she had left her wallet. She went to meet up with her friend at a local gas station where she and her friend were expecting to meet up with 2 guys.
And she's 16?
And she's 16.
Scandal.
Oh, wait, was she 15? She's 15.
Oh.
Theresa was 16.
No, you can't leave the house until you're 16.
No, that was crazy. Like, them back in the 80s, I don't understand what the parents were doing. That was crazy. So
a gas station?
At a gas station.
No.
I know.
A Long Island gas station. No.
Merrick.
No. My dead body. Over my dead body.
Absolutely. So as the 2 girls were waiting, it was actually 45 minutes that had gone by, and there was still a no-show from the 2 guys that they were supposed to meet.
Oh.
So Kelly's friend decides to call it the night a bust, and she heads home. But Kelly, she decided to wait it out a little bit longer and stay at the gas station in hopes that the med would show and the original plans could go on. I know.
You never leave a friend.
Never leave a friend.
If your friend is being annoying and stubborn and says, let's wait it out, I guess she probably could have also died. But, like, you stay with your friend.
Yeah. To Kelly, it wasn't too big of a deal, unfortunately, to wait because the gas station clerk was also a friend of the 2 girls.
Oh, so she was probably just chilling.
Yeah, she was just chilling. She was chatting it up. So she didn't mind waiting and continuing the conversation a little bit longer, but I think it was about another 10 minutes after her friend had left. And still having been ghosted by these 2 guys, she decided to try and turn her night around, and instead of heading back home, she decides to continue on to a local game store called Captain's Video. And this place back in the 80s was pretty much known as the local watering hole to teens and young adults.
That's so fun.
That is kind of fun, right?
Wait, I wish.
That'd be so, like, to have, like, a little spot that you can just walk to. And,
like everybody just goes to the record store.
And you just see who's
or, like,
there.
The comic store and just hang out. Yeah, you're just, like, looking at the new stuff. Like, maybe they sell, like, soda.
Those little, like, dance machines that people used to love.
Oh, my God. That's so cute.
Mm-hmm. So where Kelly and Teresa's story gets more entangled is that although the investigations that were happening at the time claimed pretty quickly that their cases were not linked, but that when those 3 men that were ultimately wrongly convicted, the 2 Johns and Dennis, they were wrongly convicted in Teresa's death. 2 of the 3 ended up being somewhat close friends with Kelly. So that's where it gets a little entangled. So John Coger, he was 21 at the time. He was Kelly's boyfriend 4 months before the time of her disappearance. A 20-year-old and a 15-year-old, let's just reiterate.
No.
Absolutely not. That's literally pedo shit. Dennis Halstead, he actually was 31.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. No.
Mm-hmm. Just 2 years younger than us.
Ew.
Hanging out with a fucking 15-year-old.
I would rather take a fork and shove it in my eye than hang out with a 15-year-old willingly.
Preach.
No offense.
And he was actually a divorced father of 4.
Okay, that's different. That's not just 31.
No.
You know,
that's like you already have 4 of your own
Go
children.
hang out with your kids.
Yeah. Don't hang out with somebody else's kid, you fucking weirdo.
Weird.
So I don't know how I feel about them in jail anymore. I mean, you're being fucking weird. And John Coger, the 21-year-old, is actually who pointed his finger at Dennis and that other John that during his coerced confession. And unfortunately, as it turned out, he was seen alongside with Kelly on plenty of occasions. So much so that Kelly's sister was able to talk about their companionship, that being Dennis and Kelly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is like, the fact that somebody can speak that you're friends with a 15-year-old is fucking weird.
Ugh. That is weird. Also, because like 15-year-olds are not cool to hang out with.
No, they're annoying.
You're really dumb and really immature.
Mm-hmm. You stunted your growth somehow. Maybe lots of drugs. Stop doing that.
Kids, wait until things are more developed before you start like doing all that stuff.
Please, 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 because then all of a sudden you're going to be a 31-year-old thinking a 15-year-old's cool.
Yes, and have 4 kids and divorced.
Crazy. So now the third man that was implicated originally, who was John Restivo, he wasn't considered a friend of Kelly. Praise. Okay. However, he did know her mutually, as the older crowd of men was something that she steered towards.
Okay.
Who's the older crowd of men letting a 15-year-old fucking hang around? You're fucking weirdo.
That is what I'm saying.
Kelly's case is still unsolved, and she is now considered dead by both the state and her family.
Oh shit.
So unfortunately, when she was on her way to, because for whatever reason I didn't put this down, which is like a big part, on her way to Captain Video, she doesn't make it. So she's last seen walking toward that direction on Merrick Road, but after that, that's it. She's not heard from. She's not seen from. She essentially just disappears and vanishes from Earth. Her case is still unsolved, like I was saying, and is now considered dead by both her state and her family. Just to reiterate, she is the only one in the cases I'm going over today where her body was never found and answers were never given.
So, that's devastating.
Yeah, it's really, really sad. The other girls' bodies have all been found and found under similar circumstances too, which I'll go over. But unfortunately, since there isn't any new information or any change in what we know to what happened to Kelly Morrissey that day, I'm kind of forced to move on to Jackie Martorella. So that's it for Kelly. So she's a very fucking crazy story. So obviously she had plans. She set her outfit up for the following day for school and all that.
Right. She had no intention of not returning.
So it's not like she was a runaway case. She left
didn't
all of her
wallet.
So she just disappeared. Jackie now, so she was another teenager at the time of her disappearance and death, and that was at the age of 19 years old. So she's the oldest that we're going to be talking about.
Oh, 19. Okay. That's interesting.
So it was March 26, 1985, a year later, where about half an hour past 7 p.m. When Jackie is at one of her friend's house, she was just hanging out, and she gets up to go walk to her job at the local Burger King, which from her friend's house was about 8 blocks away.
There's like too much walking going on in the 80s.
Too much walking.
Way too much walking.
Like bikes. Come
like
on, somebody.
Stay home unless you can drive somewhere.
Come on. You're 19 too. You're 19. Where's your car?
Where's your car? It was like $40 in the 80s.
Literally. Get your 40
no
out of car and get to fucking work.
But you had to be really poor if you didn't have a car in the 80s. They were giving them out.
Left and right. And those things were lasting for fucking decades.
People still drive them.
Absolutely. So her work shift that day was something that she was scheduled to be there at 8 p.m. So she was working the night shift, but unfortunately she never made it to work.
Wait, where did she work?
She worked at the local Burger King, which was about 8 blocks away from her friends.
Okay.
So she was reported missing that day. So they were really quick about it, but her whereabouts weren't known until about a month later. So again, she just disappeared for a time.
There's no trace of her.
No trace of her. Nobody saw anything.
That's crazy. Okay.
And the month later is when a golfer on a private golf course called the Woodmere Club was looking in a marshy area on the course for a lost ball. And that's when he comes across a severely decomposed body. The body was taken and examined by the coroners, and they were able to make a positive identification through dental records that the remains belonged to Jacqueline Martorella. This location was about a 20-minute drive west from her last location was. So from where she was from her friend's house to... So somebody picked her up in a car.
Oh, yeah. Had to have.
After the initial investigation to what happened to Jackie, all the investigators were able to come up with that when she was dumped in the marsh on the golf course, that she had been nude and she had been strangled as well. So she too had been a victim of sexual assault, and very much so the same fashion that Theresa Fuscos was.
Oh my God. Did they say what she was strangled with?
No.
I've been watching a lot of SVU. That's why I asked that question, because I literally just saw one where a guy strangled her with a belt, but didn't kill her.
Just strangled her?
Raped her. It made it seem like she wanted him to do that.
Oh, that's horrendous. I saw one on a clip of it where the guy was a rape, he was hired to a fantasy raper. Do you remember that one?
Was it when they were in the beginning? Was it like a play?
No, so it was a girl in her apartment and she was sleeping. The guy slipped through this like top skylight thing that had been loose.
God.
Turns out her boyfriend posted her on this website, gave all the right information, said this is how you can do this to me. So the guy that was like the paid actor or whatever to like rape her.
He wasn't raping her.
Yeah.
That was SVU?
SVU, I think.
So then they literally, I just saw an episode. It was the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
It was like Dante's Inferno. They threw it as like it was. I was like, I wish I could go to this. So it was like a multi-level theater.
Yeah.
And it was
it
interactive.
rave? Oh,
no,
just
it was
a
like
theater.
interactive. So it was actors acting out all levels of hell.
Oh my God.
And they were on the lust one. And the guy, like some guy came in. What guy was it? Who fucking did it? Oh, I remember what it was. This was crazy. So the girl got raped by the guy who was like in a mask and like a cloak. You find out it's a well-respected judge that they all like really like and respect. Turns out he is into kind of like shit like that, you know, but totally consensual.
Yeah.
And he was on Sugar Babies, a website, and this girl he reached out to this girl on her profile. They had this back and forth relationship. And I mean, back and forth, whatever. And then you find out her roommate set her up because she took the role from her when the roommate was really auditioning. So she set the whole fucking thing up.
Wow.
It was crazy. And I guessed it too.
That's
And I guessed it pretty early. And it made me, I was like, no, it's him. No, it's him. No, it's him. No, I was like, fuck. And then I was like, oh, it was the roommate.
It was the roommate.
And then I did it again. This one was creepy. We were watching a show and I'm like, I changed my answer. I know who did it. And I look at Kevin and I just go, the girls. And then an actor on the show goes, the girls. Kevin's like, can you tell me my future?
I literally love those moments. They make me so happy.
Oh my God. I'm like, I'm psychic.
I'm fucking psychic. I knew it. Why didn't they just hire me?
Why? I literally could have just like
solved it from the day
45
one.
minutes.
Day one solve.
Anyway.
So, so although it was very much so like the same story as Theresa Fusco with all that, the investigators still could not confirm whether or not the two cases involved the same perp.
Okay.
So the person that has sexually assaulted and murdered Jacqueline Martorella, right now, they have yet to been brought to justice for this heinous act.
Was there DNA at the scene though?
I don't know.
Because
nothing clearly said.
I guess if there was and they tested it against the one for Theresa Fusco,
I'm hoping that they're now going to start testing these other murders.
Well, how would they have known?
Although the problem is that a lot of these people were found like months after the fact, so the body was decomposed a lot.
That's true. So there's only so much, but evidence. I mean,
because they were
does
still
last a long time.
True, because they still were able to collect the DNA from Theresa, and she was found a month after the fact.
Okay, that's crazy. Yeah. But DNA, I feel, does last a long time. And literally, DNA, you leave your DNA everywhere.
Yeah.
There's touch DNA.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Like, it's impossible to fucking commit a crime these days.
Truly. As it should be. Well, like, not the worst ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. We shouldn't do any of the bad ones.
Petty crimes are fine.
Fun crimes.
The last case I'm going to be going over speaking on is the disappearance and murder of Laura Parker. Oh my God, I just said somebody's name that I went to school with. That was crazy.
Oh, but I was thinking Burke from Gilgo.
Oh my God. Yeah. Somebody else with that full name.
Do you want to redo it or you want to have her?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
So Laura Parker.
You were like, oh my God.
It's like, why did that name came out to me out of nowhere?
Like, I feel like you were possessed.
I didn't even know. I was not friends with her. I barely even knew her in high school. But anyways, so Laura Parker, her murder had been one for all purposes intended. She was the one that was separated from the Lynbrook Triangle. So based on the location, since it happened, she was murdered about 20 minutes east of where the other three girls were murdered.
Okay. Hence the triangle?
Hmm?
Hence the triangle?
No, she's not a part of the triangle. The triangle was the three girls.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
But, yeah, so it did, though, happen the same year as Theresa and Kelly's in 1984. So we're going to go back a year again.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So it was May 23rd, 1984,
Okay.
during a school day.
May.
Almost my birthday.
Oh my God, so close to my birthday.
As Laura, who was a 14-year-old girl, so again, she matches like that.
14?
14. It was about 12 o'clock on the dot when Laura leaves school to go to handball courts, which is common apparently. So like, I guess probably lunch or a break, whatever. She just kind of heads out to go hang out over there. And she was planning to come back. This was just a few blocks away from the school, and it was the last official time that she had been seen alive, unfortunately.
Wait, going to the playground?
It was called a handball court.
Oh, sorry, handball court is essentially a playground.
Yeah, right.
Because she's 14 and she's a child.
Mm-hmm.
And the handball court, is that like with a wall so you don't necessarily
That's what I think. Yeah.
So she could have been going there just even to be by herself.
Yeah, for any reason.
That's so annoying. Okay.
But unfortunately, she does fail to show up at the softball practice after her school, as well as failing to return home that day to her parents. And they report her missing immediately because of this, because this is so outside of her normal behavior for Laura. However, when Laura's parents went to police to ask for help in finding their daughter, the police did a quick ask around with the local kids. And the answers that they were given was that a few of them recalled seeing her around that day, like here and there. And with that given information, the police went back to Laura's parents and said that this looks to be a classic runaway case. Yeah.
14.
14.
Going to handball court and playing softball after school is not running away.
No. But the problem when they did that, and with all the supposed sightings of Laura, of course, none of these were ever credible sources that said I saw Laura at this time for sure. So none of them were actually confirmed. They were just taking at the word of the few locals. So with Lauren's disappearance now being looked at as a runaway case, that meant that her case was no longer being actively investigated. This was even after the pleas and pushbacks from her parents for help too. So her parents had gone as far as to reach out to the FBI to see if they could come in and help them find their daughter. But in the meantime, with little to no active help from the authorities, the Parkers, alongside with other family members and friends, were left to scour the town on their own to try and find Laura.
Aww.
Unfortunately, it wasn't for another 4 months of not knowing what happened to their daughter when the Parkers got the phone call that every parent's worst nightmare.
Wait, 4 months?
4 months. Oh. On September 10th, 1984, 3 boys were hanging out at a local chill spot. It's in the middle of the woods, but it's a little lot in the middle of the woods off North Monroe Street, where there was a clearing and a hole in the ground known as the hut. I guess there's maybe like a little structure that the kids made there too.
Okay.
The 3 boys were clearing out the area, trying to make it a little bit more spruced up when they come across a rolled up piece of rug.
No. Walk away. They're like, we can use this for our hut.
This is perfect. So seeing the rug there initially, it wasn't really concerning because the teens would bring all sorts of like old house items to the area every now and again.
Oh my God, parents are like, where the fuck is our dining room chair?
Where's Grandma's fucking hutch?
It's a hutch. Oh my God.
So when they wanted to go and get rid of the rug from that area, though, that's when they come across the grisly discovery of human remains.
No.
So mind you, 4 months later, once the police were called to the crime scene, they were pretty much straight away suspected that the remains were that to be of Laura Parker.
Oh, I thought she was a runaway.
Right? That's interesting that you immediately...
You fucking assholes.
And they were able to confirm this with dental records within the 4-day time span.
They could have done it quicker.
Unfortunately, though, the cause of death for Laura will never be confirmed due to how decayed her remains were, but they did suspect strangulation as the body was found face down and she had one arm set behind her back. One of the more infuriating things, besides everything else about Laura's case that I've already went over, is that her body was found in the woods that was 4 blocks away from her high school. She was found wearing the same clothes she had on when she went missing. So if all the leads that, to me, if the police had took her disappearance a little bit more seriously at the time, maybe her death could have had a different story. She was found in a frequented place by local teens. She was found in the same clothes she was wearing that same day that she went and was disappeared. And had police had at the time filed more leads that day, maybe Laura's outcome, even if it couldn't have changed, maybe she would have had, or her parents would have had a little bit more answers to the
Faster.
why.
Wait, how was she killed?
They believe strangulation.
Oh, as well. Was she sexually assaulted?
No.
And she was not
Not
naked?
that they could necessarily tell because of how decayed her remains were.
Was Theresa naked?
Teresa was naked.
Teresa was naked and sexually assaulted.
And sexually assaulted and strangled. Jackie was
strangled, sexually assaulted, and
naked.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly never found. This one, which is the first one, Laura, she was the first person in the timeline to have been murdered, strangulated, had her clothes on, but disposed of in the same way in woods, covered up.
I'm shocked they haven't found Kelly.
I'm very shocked they haven't found Kelly. I feel like she was probably somewhere off of Merrick Road or somewhere within the 20-minute span area in the woods.
Now, but
yeah.
Yeah, because this person, whoever they were, they didn't go very far to dispose.
No, every single time.
There is a lot of places on Long Island they could have done that. They just did it in like a fucking golf course.
Yeah, just in a marshy place in the golf course.
How did they even get in there? Oh, it's not that hard. But with a dead body?
Mm-hmm. And a rug. Whose rug is it?
Oh, the rug in the woods? I know. They had to do that in like the dead of the night.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sad.
I know. So all these girls, like we were saying, they were disposed of in a wooded area. Laura, although out east a little bit more than the other girls, she very well could have been the first if all of this is connected. Of course, this is me just speculating, as we just were. Whether or not, they could be all connected. They could, they very well could not be connected at all. But most of these girls' families, they have yet to see justice. And obviously, this is something that they all very much so deserve. Mm-hmm. As we know, recently, Theresa Fuscos is someone that has someone that's been arraigned for her rape and murder under the positive match of DNA collected from her. So right now, there is an active Facebook page that's dedicated to the memories of Hot Skates roller rink.
Okay.
And that is a place where Theresa and Kelly were known to frequent very commonly. So if anyone that's listening has any family members that were in the Lynbrook, Merrick area, or even family members that were around and aware of in the 80s, ask them about the murders. Mm-hmm. Ask them if they remember that skating rink. Ask them if they remember any rumors. Someone out there knows something. Someone out there has seen something. And if they're still too spooked to come forward, they're a pussy. Mm-hmm. But also, there's other ways that you can unload that information anonymously. So there is 1-800-244-TIPS, 1-800-220-TIPS. The first one was for Nassau County line. The second is for Suffolk, as well as electronically. You can do Crimestoppers of SuffolkCounty.org. You can do NassauCountyCrimestoppers.com. There's so many ways that you can really help these people get the information that they need. Like, where's Kelly? Where her body is, without a doubt, in Merrick somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think it's still in Merrick.
Mm-hmm. I think that just makes sense to the whole entire, for
absolutely.
All the girls.
Because I can't imagine why hers would really be that different. It has like all the same. It happened at night while they were walking. Mm-hmm. The last one was during the day. That's ballsy. That was the first. It's interesting, like because at first it was Lauren, Kelly, Theresa, Jacqueline.
Yes.
Because I would almost feel like it would go the other way, because it felt like he was like super bold with Lauren. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, maybe it does make sense too that he went from younger to older, because he was like testing his strength. Because how old was Theresa? 16.
Theresa was 16.
Like 14, 15,
but
16,
also
19.
Jackie, 19, she was very small. She was a very small girl.
They wonder
woman.
if they all had very similar builds.
Yeah, very similar builds. They were all 5'5" or under. Obviously, 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds and all that. But
what would be interesting to know though is like if there was like a young guy that was living in Merrick at the time, and like shortly after Jacqueline's death, like that person left, and obviously it stopped. Mm-hmm. Like, I wonder if anyone went into, like, the military. Like, any high school boys went into, like, or college boys. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, moved away. Or, like, what if it, like, is there a college near Merrick?
Probably.
It was probably, like, during his time there.
Mm-hmm. I definitely I'm curious to see if they're going to get anything else out of Richard Bilodeau.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he is the positive, like if they really got him for Theresa, I could absolutely, because he lived with his grandparents in Lynbrook and then he left. I forget for the reason, but he you know.
What did I say?
Exactly.
Literally.
So he fits that.
He fits it.
And I could see
the profile.
I could see Laura being like the first person, like depending where he worked.
In light, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Ballsy.
Just
young
having
girl.
that itch. Oh, you see somebody that's obviously vulnerable. You're going to take your shot. And I think that's what he did with her. I think when he did it, he found out how much he liked it.
Yeah.
And then he continued those urges and they got worse and worse. And then.
But he got a little bit more careful. He did it at night.
Yes.
More remote areas.
Yes.
Obviously, nobody's found Kelly's body.
Mm-hmm. I just think if they looked harder, they probably would.
Honestly, we should probably follow where this man has lived. Because he didn't stop.
No.
Nobody murders 4 women and then it's like, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so weird to me that wasn't more of a bigger thing. You know what I mean? Like, how has this not been like something that like has been talked about from generations to generations? Like,
I know, I'm surprised I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
I have not. But thank you for bringing light to it.
You're welcome. I hope that they get more answers and I really hope that Kelly gets found.
I also feel like since the bodies were found so close to like where they were taken from, they only had to look in like a 5-block radius.
Yeah, truly.
To find Kelly.
I mean, like the furthest one was Jackie's, but that's also like a nice wooded area. So if you're just looking, generally speaking, it's because especially like in that area, it's a lot of like it's a lot of houses, a lot of stores. There's like not very many places where it would be like a good wooded area to dump a body. So like if you keep that in mind, I feel like I just think obviously the investigators back then were fucking shit.
Obviously. But you can just look at any park and we'd probably find her fucking body.
For real.
I guess we're gonna go to some parks.
Check out.
It's good in the winter too, all the leaves are dead.
How did nobody hear anything or see anything? Were people just like truly like looking? I mean, I think they were just turning a blind eye. People are fucking weird back then.
They absolutely were. They were like not being helpful.
No. But now's the time to fucking be helpful. Like clearly this guy was in Santa Maria, so like the family and like people that lived in Lynbrook no longer probably lived there. Like just if you hear this, talk to your fucking grandparents, your mom and dad. Try and get the tea yourselves. You never know.
He told someone.
I asked my mom and dad about it. I said, do you remember this? They said, not really. I said, that's not helpful. How am I supposed to solve this case?
We'll solve it. We're going to go on some hikes.
We're going to go on. Absolutely. I wanted to ask my in-laws about it because they're Patchogue people, which is like closer because we're out east. So it's a little bit closer to the happenings over there to see if they heard anything about it. Because like people talk, there's rumors, like obviously.
Yeah, no, definitely. But Lynbrook is really far. It's by Long Beach.
I know it is really far, which is also like crazy pants to me because I was like looking at the location of it. I was like, okay, is this another Rex Heuermann situation? What's happening?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, maybe those were his victims.
Honestly,
it would have been wild if they were.
So many women get murdered on Long Island.
Absolutely.
What's happening?
I don't understand it.
Is this like everywhere?
Thank God I'm built like a fridge.
Brick house. I am built like a brick house.
A beautiful, dainty, little, small brick house.
Not only have I aged out of trafficking and things like that, I've also
I'm surprised we have aged out. I'm surprised we even got that luxury too. Can you remember like walking the streets, like wherever you were when you were like a teenager and there was constantly people catcalling or men catcalling and like honking their horn and shit like that and just doing like above the most?
Yeah, I was doing that here and in like different countries.
I literally will walk the street and nobody bats an eye at me anymore. Not a single
Not a single even turn of the head.
Not even a little toot toot. Nothing.
Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
No, it's...
I could be dressed to the nines.
I'm not even going out anymore now.
Honestly.
Like, what's the point? Like, I'm just going to go lay in bed and eat a bar of chocolate. But we hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. We're really happy to be back.
Yes, we're so happy.
You did a great job. I really enjoyed learning about this, but we are going to solve it.
We're going to solve it.
So honestly, this is going to be, we'll update you guys on this as we continue doing this.
We're going to get a metal detector. We're going to head to Merrick.
Maybe we'll have a Patreon where you can follow our journey.
And Donate to us or something.
Oh, I was like, and what?
We're poor. Somebody pay for our shit.
But we hope you enjoyed. We did skip the first week of November.
Yes.
And we're gonna also skip Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's that time of the year.
It is that time of the year.
We just, kind of kicked our butts for Halloween.
It's
and
family
then
time.
It's family time. We're gonna have Christmas. We're gonna have New Year's. It's really not that long though, so like chill out.
Yeah.
But
we'll be back.
Nobody. No, just kidding.
Why are you so obsessed with us?
But yeah, we'll have another graveyard gossip after this, and then we'll do another long one. I'll do one. So it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be good.
But with that,
we'll catch you in the shadows.
Stay ghouly. Pierce Bronston, I thought he was Australian. That's crazy. He was a looker back in the day. He was my
He's
sexual
from
awakening,
Ireland?
for
Absolutely.
sure.
Absolutely. Mine was Ricky Martin.
Okay, swing and a miss.
Yeah, I was.
Swing and a miss, babes. Swing and a miss.